Let's see how we can do data validation with tick box in G Sheet. First we need to go to G Sheet by clicking on Sheets from Google Apps. We will create a new sheet, so let's click on Blank Spreadsheet. We will rename this for easy future access to Data Validation, Tick Box. Let's create our data. First column we will have serial number. Second will be tick/untick. Then date. After that assignee. And finally, task. Let's take 10 entries. Serial number from 1 to 10. We will see in a while what should be done for tick/untick column. Date we will write February 26th, 2024 for the first 5 entries. We will write February 27th, 2024 for next 3 entries. And for the last 2 entries we will write February 28th, 2024 as the date. We will take A and B alternately as the assignee. Let us name the tasks as Task 1 to Task 10. Let's do some formatting of the data entered. Now, for the tick/untick column, we will go to Data tab. In that, we will select Data Validation. A pop-up, Data Validation Rules appears with an option to add new rule. Let's click on the Add New Rule. In the Apply to Range field, enter B2 to B11, that is the range where we need the tick boxes in. We see drop down in B2 to B11 range because the criteria is drop down. Change this to tick box. Now we see tick boxes in the range B2 to B11. If we tick, the tick box value becomes true and after untick it becomes false. We want to change this true or false value, so we will tick Use Custom Cell Values. We see that the default value for ticked is true and that for unticked is false, as we saw earlier. We will change the cell value for ticked to completed and unticked to not finished. We will not change any advanced options and hit Done. If we see now, ticked cell value is completed and unticked is not finished. Let's do conditional formatting of a row as we saw in the last week's video. Now, we will select the range on which we wish to apply the conditional formatting. Here, let us take range from A2 to E11. Head to Format tab. In that, Conditional Formatting, we see in Single Color, Apply to Range is taken as the one we selected, that is, A2 to E11. From Format Rules we need to select Custom Formula is. In value or formula, type $B2 equals completed in quotes to indicate it is text. We want to strike out and change the text color from black to gray for the ticked rows. So, let's change the highlight color to none. Click strike through. We can preview the changes in custom, change the text color from black to gray, and hit done. Now, if we tick, the entire row will be striked out and the text color will change to gray. Let's add one row at the top. We will merge A1 to D1 and give title as task list. In E1 we will check the count of completed tasks. For this, we use the built-in formula COUNTIF, which gives a conditional count across a range. COUNTIF takes two arguments, range and criterion. Range we will take as B3 to B12. Criterion we will take completed. We get the result 0, as no cell is ticked. Suppose we tick one cell, we get 1, if we tick 2 cells, we get 2, on clicking 3 cells, we get 3. We will untick all for now. To make the result in E1 more user-friendly, we will use concatenate function. It takes strings as arguments and joins them. We want the result to be displayed in the form X of total completed. For total we will use the COUNTA function, which counts the number of values in a dataset. In our case it is 10. Oops, forgot the bracket, hence the error. Let me quickly correct this. And we get what we wanted. Now since no cell is ticked, E1 shows 0 of 10 completed. If we tick 1 it will show 1 of 10 completed. If we tick 2 it will show 2 of 10 completed. If we tick 3 it will show 3 of 10 completed, and if we untick these it will reflect the same. With this we have come to the end of this video. Thank you for your time. Please like, share and subscribe if this video was useful.